Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lovin Riyadh Show. I'm your host Sarah, and today is the 4th of June. I was mistaken yesterday. I said it was the 2nd when it was the 3rd. My bad. Anyway, so today's the 4th of June, and today we'll be discussing lots of Hajj topics, starting with specialist team saves Indonesian pilgrim after sudden cardiac arrest during Hajj. And Saudi just activated the world's largest cooling system for Hajj pilgrims of 2025. Let's talk about it. Specialist team saves Indonesian pilgrim after sudden cardiac arrest. So, an urgent medical evacuation was carried out after an Indonesian pilgrim suffered cardiac arrest, with a specialized Saudi emergency team stepping in just in time to revive and stabilize him. So, this is very important to note that a medical team is always on call, always around. So when stuff like these happen, especially during Hajj season, which is like you tend to use a lot of your body energy, and you tend to do a lot of tasks that you need to do, but they're pretty hard on your body since it's very hot, and yeah. So Alhamdulillah, I think he's fine. And let me tell you about some things, because tomorrow is the day of Arafat and temperatures are expected to soar. So the Minister of Hajj and Umrah, Tawfiq al-Rabi'a, has urged pilgrims to stay within their designated camps between 10 a.m. and 4 a.m. on the day of Arafat, highlighting the extreme heat forecast and the risk of heat exhaustion and all these health-related risks that can, come up because of heat. Like heat isn't something you should take lightly. Yeah, keep that in mind, because it's gonna, make sense in our next topic, and it always has to make sense since, you need to stay sure that you're okay, that you're, you're always in a cool area, you're always in a cool place to, be safe. So, Saudi just activated the world's largest cooling system for Hajj pilgrims. Let's talk about it because it's pretty interesting. So, with temperatures soaring above 40 Celsius, Saudi Arabia activated the world's largest cooling system inside the Grand Mosque in Mecca and the Prophet's Mosque in Medina. Serving over 1.4 million pilgrims, the system maintains a comfortable temperature between 22 and 24 Celsius, covering both the historic and expanded mosque areas with a cooling capacity of 155,000 tons to ensure safety and comfort of pilgrims. The system is powered by two huge stations, Al-Shamia with 120,000 tons and Ajyad with 300,000 tons capacity. It also purifies the air, removing 95% of impurities. Wow. The health minister told pilgrims to stay. Yeah, that's what I said. So always make sure to be hydrated. Always make sure to, let me tell you this. As the sun gets seriously intense during those hours, which is between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., the minister of Hajj and Umrah advised or warned against climbing mountains or high spots, and reminded everyone to drink plenty of water, which you should do whether you're doing Hajj. If you're doing Hajj, that's like very important, but also if you're going by your day-to-day life, you should always stay hydrated and make sure that you're drinking enough water or plenty of water, and always make sure to carry an umbrella and keep your head wet. Like when you're walking, for example, 10 minutes or so, you need to have like a water bottle especially or preferably it being a bit cool, not so cold, just a bit cool, like a cold bottle of water, and just sprinkle your head a bit. So especially if you're doing Hajj. I don't know about if you're going about your day-to-day life, but it's a very good note. So keep these things in mind and make sure to be, to stay hydrated. And alhamdulillah, in Mecca and Medina, anywhere in Saudi Arabia, basically, when you're walking around, you're always gonna find some kind of water. Like if it's not a sabil, which is like these water coolers that are everywhere, basically in Saudi Arabia, you can find them everywhere. Some people even here in Saudi Arabia put them close to their house. So also, let me tell you some things. Efforts have been stepped up big time. Shaded areas expanded by 50,000 square meters, thousands of medics on standby, and over 400 cooling units spread out, and 250,000 staff working non-stop to prevent crowding and keep every pilgrim safe. And you should always make sure that you're okay, because like all these efforts are very good. They're extra safety measures, but you should always watch out for yourself as an individual, because that's like your responsibility no matter what. Okay, that's it for today, you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll catch you again, inshallah, next time. In advance, Eid Mubarak, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful Hajj break. Hope you have a wonderful Eid Adha. See you again next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning into the Lovin Riyadh podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcast from.